First of all, and before we take a look at the route itself, it's important that one can perform the basic movement for the game. So, one of the things that are important for glitchless or playing the game in general is backwalking. So, it's really important movement for the glitchless category because it helps you get from one point to the other really fast, and it's extremely easy to perform. All you have to do is lock target using either Z target if you're playing on a N64 controller, or just use L, the L button on GameCube controller. After that, all you have to do is hold down on the analog stick, the left stick, if you're on a GameCube controller like me, or just the stick, the normal stick on the N64. What you need to remember about backwalking is that you cannot really change directions mid-backwalk. So if I want to go down left or down right, you know, Link will lose speed and it doesn't really work that way. So before you backwalk, you have to aim where you want to go. Like if I want to get in there, I have to get a straight line, then turn around and backwalk, and then he will get in. Okay, the next one is rolling. That's another really easy to perform movement. It's nothing hard or anything. All you have to do is hold the direction you want to go. So I want to go to the sign. I hold up and then press A. Rolling is also a really fast way to move around, as long as the distance you have to travel is between 4 and 5 rolls. Anything above 5 rolls you can just simply backwalk, but anything below or exactly 4 or 5 rolls, it's better to stick to the rolling, because backwalking might actually lose you some time, so it's better to stick with the rolls. Another thing you have to learn how to do, it's important for this category and pretty much for everything. This is basic movement, so yeah. It's sidehops and backflips. So how to perform a sidehop or a backflip? You hold the target, anyway. And to do a backflip, all you have to do is hold down on the analog stick and then press A, like this. To do a side hop, all you have to do is hold the direction and then press A while holding the target. This is a left side hop and a right side, so it's not something that's really hard. Next are the S or SS turns. How to get the SS or S position. The SS position is the slightest movement Link can do. He shuffles his legs at place, he doesn't move like this. You see? He doesn't really move, it's just that the camera turns, and that's the S position. If you look closer to the input viewer in the bottom left corner, you can see how that is done. You have to hold slightly to the direction you want to turn, either left or right or up or down. You can just yeah, it's gonna be important. So if you wanna turn 90 degrees to left or right, or you wanna turn back, what you have to do is target once. You don't have to hold the target. You target once, and then let's say you wanna turn right. You have to hold the S position, SS position right, until Link stops moving, like this. And that's a 90-degree turn. You will always get the correct one. Another way to quickly turn, and it's, you know, equally precise, is a seal turn, which all you have to do is hold R or the button you have assigned your seal on. If you're using an ESS adapter, you can change the inputs, so that's why I'm saying it. But everyone I know uses the R button, so yeah. What you have to do is hold the R button, then the direction you want to turn. So if I want to turn right, I hold right, and then I will let go the R button, the seal button, then press it again. Not like this, like this. It has to be faster if you want to turn exactly 90 degrees. If the camera starts turning around, your angle will not be 90 degrees, it will be something else, and that might mess up your setup, so something like this. Yeah, that's the basic movement. There are other things that will come up later, but that's for now. Next is Kokiri Forest movement. So the goal in Kokiri Forest for glitchless 10% is to get the sword and get the seal. And in order to buy the seal, you have to get 40 rupees. So after the first cutscene, the intro is done, you will be at this place. What you have to do is get out of the house. You can either go below or above the table here. There is like one frame, I think, of difference whether you go up or down, so it's pretty much personal preference. I don't know, I always go up. I hold up right, up left, and then roll left. Next is this cutscene. Once you clear Saria's text box, what you have to do is hold up on the analog stick until Link changes his angle. Then you hold target, you backflip, and after you backflip, you continue holding down until you see a certain soil patch on the ground. It's not green, it's slightly yellowish. And once you pass that, you side hop right, you keep holding back, and then you backflip on the elevated ground, like this. So you keep holding down. Once you get here, what you have to do is roll upright, like this. Align yourself to the hole. That's the hole. So it doesn't have to be extremely precise or anything. You just turn around. You backflip over the fence and you get here. Now, if you have a good angle, you can get in the hole immediately, like this. If your angle is not that good, it's fine. All you have to do is just turn around and find the hole and get in. Now, next, once you exit the crawl space, let me save here. Once you exit the crawl space, you have to hold up for a few seconds. Hold target, backflip, perform 2 side hops to the right, backwalk until you clear the wall. You will see exactly what I mean. Side hop left, get the blue rupee, and then do 5 right side hops, backwalk, and then open the chest, like this. So, I get out of the crawl space. Oh, sorry. 2 side hops, backwalk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hold back, and then I open the chest. If you're fast enough, you can actually backwalk after you get a sword. I was a little slow, I might get hit by the boulder here, so yeah, you should pay attention to that. It's okay, it's not like you're losing that much time if you get hit, but the best way to do this is not to get hit by the boulder, obviously. So if you believe that you're fast, if you did it right, you don't have to worry about getting hit by the boulder. So I clear the texts here, the text boxes here. I target the chest by touching it, pressing the target. Then backwalk, and after I clear the wall, I side hop a few times to the right until I get the other blue rupee, excuse me. After I get the blue rupee, I side hop twice. I align myself to the sign. You will see exactly what I mean in a moment. Then I backwalk and I get in the crawl space like this. So I touch the chest, I backwalk, I side hop, I get the rupee, 1, 2, I align myself with this, and I get in the crawl space. Now, at this point, you don't have to do it exactly here, you can do it at any point you want, while backwalking, but while side hopping, it doesn't matter. I do it here every time because that's what I'm used to. You press start to get in the menu. You will always start on the map menu if you're playing on a new save file. Anyway, and you can either press R twice or Z or L twice. I press L twice here. I don't know. It's a matter of preference at this point. Then no. I'm actually wrong. Give me a second. I think... Anyway, if you go from the right side, if you press L to get here, once you're at this menu, the equipment menu, you have to hold left, but if you come from the other side, you have to hold right. You equip the sword, and you unpause. Once you exit the crawl space, what you have to do is do the same movement like before, so you hold up for a few seconds, not seconds, frames, a few frames. You press the target, you backflip, you side hop once to the left, and then you backflip once, you backflip twice, and you can either do this on the first backflip or the second one, but mid-air you have to press B, so that Link quick draws the sword. And quick drawing is something that you will need later on in the game, so it's one way to get it. So when you backflip or you're mid-air, you are just a few frames before you touch the ground. I don't know exactly how many frames you have to do this. If you press B, Link will draw the sword, but you won't see the animation of him taking out from the safe and, slashing. And you actually want that to happen. So, you do the 2 backflips, you get on the fence, you do another backflip, you do 3 side hops to the right, you hold up, you press B, so Link does a thrust, I think it's called. It's a slash, it's a forward slash. At this point you will get another blue rupee. After that you have to backflip, so you get on the fence, you do 3 side hops to the left, and then you can either do the bridge clip, but as a beginner, it's... I don't know, I think it's a waste of time to go for that. It's not that important at this point. If you want to learn how to do the bridge clip, feel free to do it. It's a frame perfect trick, it's a matter of getting used to it. It's not something that hard, But, if you fail it more than 2 times, you will lose the time and it's not that important, You can just continue. Anyway, after that you have to jump 3 stones. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So, I get out of this. I hold up so I can turn. Wait, 1, 2, I backflip. 1, 2, 3, I hold up and thrust. So I get the blue rupee, excuse me, again. If you do this fast, you can get on on the fence pretty fast. So yeah, anyway. If you fail it, it's fine, just backwalk, no backflip. You can clear the fence like this, it's the same, nothing really changes. 1, 2, 3. If you are on the fence, the third side hop will get you down. If you're not, you'll have to do another one. It's fine. So, after you do that, you need to quickly go over these stepping stones, or whatever they're called, these stones anyway. You get another blue rupee. You come this way. You do this again. You get another rupee, and then you get in the soap. Now, what you have to do once you're inside the soap, you have to go behind the counter from the right side. You see there's a hole here. And you get the last blue rupee. Now you have exactly 40 rupees, which is exactly what you want. You talk to the shopkeeper, you go right, you choose the seal. At this point, to clear the text, all you have to do is must be. You don't have to press anything else, you must be. And once this is cleared, you press start. You press L once, this is important, Z or L. You don't want to go the other side because you will lose time, so L once. And then left and down, so you can equip the seal. You press A to equip it. And now, once you press once you press start to get out of the pause menu, you hold down and press A. I press A once or twice, or maybe more times, just to be sure that my input is not lost, but you want to press A while the game unfreezes. You don't want to do it too late because you will talk to the shopkeeper. If you do it too early, your input will not go through. So it's something like this. And I messed up. Once you exit the shop, you have to get next to this thing like this. You side hop once, and you side hop right twice. You get up this, you talk to Mido. This will take some time. So once the text is cleared, what you have to do is hold forward, roll a few times, you will see, and then kill the last Baba, the one that is alone. There are two that spawn together, one that is further away from them. You have to kill that one and get the stick. Let me show you. Now, after you do this, what you have to do, no, you don't have to do it because it's whatever, you know, it saves you some time, so you can try it, but don't waste too much time. You can get a boost. So, if you side hop and then jump slash and you hit the wall while the cutscene is playing, while the Deku tree is talking to you, the game will place you closer to the entrance, but if you fail it, it's fine. It's not like you're losing that much time, so everything is fine. You don't have to worry about it that much. So you kinda YOLO the setup. You don't use an actual setup. It's something like this. You come to this wall, you target the wall, you side hop and must be. As you see, I got a boost. Link's position, if you don't do this, will be slightly behind. You will have to do a few more steps, you will lose a few frames, but it's not something important, so don't waste time for this. Just YOLO it, never try to get a perfect one or anything, just if you get it, you get it, if you don't, it's fine. Anyway, it's a beginner's guide, so you're not going for world record yet. And now, what you have to do is clear the text box of the Deku tree. Let me do that. And after the text boxes are done, all you have to do is aim for the entrance, turn around and backwalk and get in. And that's pretty much the very first part, how to begin the glitchless 100% route. So, like this, and Backwalk, and you're into the Deku tree. That's pretty much it. You let the cutscene play, and this is your first dungeon.